Hi everybody, I know it's been a while since I've actually shot a video, um, and it's, tonight I just felt like I had something to say. I have plenty to say, actually. Let's first start with what today's date is, because this sets up the whole commentary of, what else I want to say. Today is November the 7th, 2020, and it's, oddly enough, 11:11 p.m. right this minute. You have to excuse the mess behind me, because it's just been a whole dog and pony show lately in my life. Anyway, I mentioned the date just because, well, this past Tuesday was November the 3rd, and Election Day. It's been, the last 4 days has just been a mess. Like, the rest of this year has been a whole dumpster fire. I mean, it's just, the election has not been officially decided yet, and there are people that are wanting this candidate to win or this candidate to win and this other candidate to win, and, well, tensions are running rather high. I watched Joe Biden, who is one of the candidates running, talk earlier tonight, and he says, we need to start the process of healing no matter who wins. Democrat, Republican, Liberal, we all need to get along. We need to start working on healing. There's a few people for the other candidate, Trump, who are screaming voter fraud and this and that, Well, all I gotta say is let's see how everything plays out. There's 3 states that haven't, as of right now, to my knowledge, declared. It's North Carolina, Alaska, and Georgia. And from what I heard about Georgia is they've got a couple of runoff elections for their senators, for 2 of their senators, and then they're still working on figuring out who they're going to decide to. I got the sleepies all of a sudden. Who they want to say is the president out of Biden and Trump. All I gotta say is no matter who ends up, quote unquote, winning, be it Trump or Biden or whatever, I just hope everybody can just be civil about it. I mean, if your horse ends up winning, great. If not, great. As Elsa sings in Frozen, let it go. Okay? If your horse lost, let it go, darling. Other than that, the big thing is COVID-19. That's been just an absolute, I don't know what I want to call it, mess. I mean, my husband's an essential employee, okay? So with that said, that means I've been driving him to and from work. He's been having problems seeing. He recently just, thank God, had surgery, and he's been driving himself to work, but I'm sleepy now. What it is I had to drive him to and from work. I'll tell you what, on a normal day, it takes us about a half an hour to get from here to his job. That is like if we stop somewhere and, maybe pick him up like some lunch or something. It takes about half an hour from beginning to end. The only time it takes longer is if we get stuck behind somebody, traffic or something. I mean, there was like one time that we were like, I think 10 minutes late because of, we got stuck behind these 2 semis on southbound, like right through the middle of Alexandria, that just would not go on. I mean, the one was the one in the slow lane, I think, was starting to break down, having a breakdown issue. And I don't know what the other person was doing, just blocking traffic, I guess. You know, I mean, it's like, seriously? Get over, you know? There are those of us that have got places to go and stuff to do, and getting stuck behind you in traffic is not part of it. You know? Yeah, I mean, that really happened. He was calling me everything except normal. And he's like, I'm going to be late. I'm like, well, call your boss and tell him you're stuck in traffic. Quit complaining to me. I'm like, or text him and say, hey, I'm going to be late. Keep your pants on. Excuse me. And speaking of me yawning in my hands and stuff, with COVID-19 also, there's a whole thing about wash your hands. Wash your hands. Yeah, I have a shirt. Obviously not this shirt because it's, got, skeleton on it. But I have a shirt on the back of it that says, is it Plague Doctor? And it says, I want you to wash your hands. I mean, that's pretty much the general consensus now is wash your hands because that'll help prevent COVID-19 from spreading. Another thing that'll help is masks and social distancing. I know everybody's getting kind of sick of it, and it's just like, because I know I am. I am just over it. I hit being over it like 6 months ago. I was over it before it started. I'm sure some people feel that way too. But yeah, it's just everybody be careful, especially y'all now. Especially now that we're going into the winter season, because it's like I said, it's November. It's been like 70-degree days. Like today, it was 72 degrees outside during the day. Normally here in this part of Kentucky, around this time of year, the high is normally 54 degrees or something like that. 54 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Fahrenheit. But yeah, it's been abnormally warm for this time of year. I mean, it really has, but it's crazy. I mean, but hey, I will take it, okay? I will gladly take this nice weather. I really will. But anyway, it just, like, oh, you're going to have a bad cold winter. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I'll see. We'll see when we get there, if it ever shows up. Well, anyway, I'm going to go here because I'm starting to get sleepy. Excuse me. Starting to get sleepy, and, well, it's getting late. But anyway, like I said earlier, I hope everybody stays safe and remembers to wash their hands and wear their face masks and social distance when possible. And whoever ends up winning the election, I hope the winners are not jerks to the losers, and that the losers aren't spoiled sports about the whole thing. Well, anyway, I hope you all have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.